But since we're on the subject of earnings, let me also welcome on board Bharat Madan, the whole-time director and CFO at Escorts Kubota, joining in on the show right now. Bharat, hi, morning. Great to have you on ET Now as always. First, Bharat, I want to talk about your margins because while it's been an uptick of 8.4%, Street was anticipating a double-digit mark from you. Tell me, is there margin pressure? Do you foresee that continuing, or do you think with the fall in commodity prices, we can expect that double-digit mark?
Hi, good morning. Yes, I think as you rightly said, yes, the margins have been under pressure, and that's because of the steep inflation. There's a bit of it still remains unabsorbed on the books, which has not been able to pass on. And even the price increase which we took in the last quarter, that came after the festive season was over. So that's why you couldn't see the full impact of that pricing benefit, coming into the quarter. But now, of late, we've been seeing the softening has started in the commodity price, especially the commodities which are used in tractor, which are mostly casting and tires. There was, which has actually done a major increase, more than 50% in the last few quarters. So we expect the softening will happen, and we probably will start getting those benefits in the coming quarters.
Okay. When you say coming quarters, do you have visibility as to when will we see a margin improvement kick in?
Yeah, so in our view, I think 2 to 3 quarters, I think is what it will take, because the inflation also happened over the course of last 7, 8 quarters. So obviously the decline will also be gradual only. It will not be steep decline. So I think we'll have to be all patient, and maybe in the next few quarters we'll see the margins also coming back. But overall, the industry looks good. I think all 3 segments have done extremely well. I think on the top line, we have no complaints. Industry is performing very well. Tractors are growing. This quarter also looks like it will be a good growth numbers for the tractor industry. And same also the infra side on the construction equipment and railway business too.
Sure. What about volumes though? Because the RBI as well stated that there has been an improvement in rural sentiment, and the outlook you think is looking up with Rabii sowing showing strong growth?
Yeah, so we are seeing a good uptake. So as you would have seen in month of January also, I think the industry has grown more than 20% in this month. So initial indication when we started the year, and we had concern about the monsoon, but I think the way things have panned out, so from the initial indication of mid-single-digit growth for tractor industry, now looks like the industry may hit actually double-digit growth.
Now, so Mr. Madan, morning. What is the outlook then in terms of your volume growth for domestic tractors? Because that's risen sequentially by about 22%. Industry growth was 11%. Your current market share stands at a 10.6% level. So what kind of guidance are we seeing when it comes to your tractor volumes in the next 2 to 3 quarters?
I can talk about this current quarter where we have better visibility. So we definitely see a double-digit growth will continue in this quarter. I think by end of March, beginning of April, when we have more guidance from the weather agencies, both climate and IMD, I think we'll get a fair forecast about the weather. There's some concerns that come initially in terms of the maybe possibility of a El Nino impact and maybe below normal monsoon. So let's see. I think we'll have to watch till March, April, and probably will be in a better position. But if the monsoon is good, we expect the trend should continue next year too.
Could you broadly tell us that what is your understanding of the current supply chain in terms of inventory levels?
I think we got a very decent inventory looking at the season which is coming now, and it will start from end of February and continue till March. So I think looking at that, we have about 4.5 weeks of inventory levels. So I think which is sufficient looking at the season which is on.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Madan. Always a pleasure to have you on ET Now. Let's take